What the heck is going on, guys? How's everybody today? Sorry, we've been MIA for a couple days. We did stream on Saturday, so hopefully you're able to come hang out or check it out. Chetta will be streaming today as well to make up some of the content we missed for you guys. But let's talk about what we have missed as far as notes and stuff like that. So as you guys all know, we have an update coming on the 27th. It is going to be the One Punch Man collab. We haven't gotten too much information other than that. I'm assuming it's mostly just going to be the collab. But yeah.
There's some collab event.
Yeah, collab events and stuff, of course. There's going to be a bunch of stuff. So, we'll show you guys all that stuff in-game as soon as we can. But there is some events ending with that coming. So, of course, Toa Reset is coming. The Arena Surprise Wheels ending, which is fire, by the way. They upgraded it as of last Arena Wheel event. So the last two Arena Wheels have been really nice. So make sure you get in some arenas.
If you got lots of tickets, set like a one-person defense and just try and revenge people and stuff.
Yeah, you'll literally probably get more gems out of the wheel if you can get more
have lots
attacks.
of time to make your rank back, unless you're super high rank.
True, it's early week. True. And then also the Ifrit Rate Up Summon event is ending, so our apologies on that. I think we shared some misinformation, because I totally thought that this was going 1 week into the collab, but obviously I was wrong.
That was the last one, I can't remember.
No, we definitely said it was this one. We definitely thought it was, but yeah, so our bad on that one. So that is ending, so on Thursday, so the 27th, so you guys have today to do them. And then also the adventure log thing is ending, which I need to get all my stuff because I only did my Valkyrie one. So make sure you do that. That is just a bunch of good, nice rewards.
Definitely make sure you get that Hark skin.
I know, it's so cute. I need to do it, but like Camilla. And then, yeah, obviously just a bunch of packs ending, and there'll be a bunch of packs starting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But there was this as well. So there was an update to kind of the exchange center drama. So me and Chetta have stayed pretty quiet on this. We did post a poll. We know the community was very unhappy. I, of course, was a little bit unhappy for the community. But for me, it was kind of nice because I had a lot of rahills. And people were putting stuff up really cheap. But yeah, hopefully you weren't putting stuff up.
Put stuff up really cheap.
Well, you should just not put stuff up. But yeah,
or
that's kind of what happened, actually. The exchange center's been pretty empty, other than resources that just aren't even worth buying. But yeah, so I hear the community's outcry, and I definitely took advantage, so apologies for that. But if you had a lot of raw hills, it was kind of hard. People were just posting stuff for nothing.
I bought a couple foggy prison weapons.
Oh, I didn't buy any weapons. See, I was slacking. I was like, oh my god, all these materials are so cheap.
They weren't a good deal.
They weren't a good deal. Yeah, I thought the weapons were relatively...
They were $8K.
Anyway, that's enough rambling for me. Let's see what CompTUS has to say. So, I'm just going to read this verbatim. It was a pretty nice little letter here, and I think they summarized everything pretty good. So, firstly, we would like to apologize for any inconvenience caused regarding the Exchange Center. The Chronicles team always strives to monitor and listen to feedback from summoners. We acknowledge that many users were unsatisfied with the changes to the Exchange Center, which were made rather unexpectedly. We would like to inform you why the changes were made, as we did not provide enough prior explanation. Some players have been abusing the system since the game's release, disrupting the play and chat of summoners with bots, and using rahills abnormally to cause inconvenience to the use of the Exchange Center. The Chronicles team put a lot of thought into resolving this and to prevent the abnormal users through several small-scale measures, but when we checked the data, we were unable to completely prevent such abuse. So I'm going to pause here and talk for a minute. If you guys remember, they added a bunch of things like you had to be account level 30 to talk in chat. I think they did, they made the megaphones more expensive or something. I can't remember what they did with the megaphones. They changed something.
Oh, you had to be account level 50 or something to use a megaphone. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah, and account level 50 is kind of far into the game. Well, really far into the game for a bot. So yeah, they did a bunch of measures to try to stop. I'm sure if you guys are in NA or I'm sure it happened in global too, any of the servers, there's just constant spams of websites you could buy rahills and stuff like that. So Chronicles is basically acknowledging that they knew all this was going on. They knew that the prices were extremely inflated, which some free-to-play players were also able to take advantage of, but the prices were extremely inflated, given how much crystals and stuff you got for like the amount of hills.
It seemed like it, I don't know.
It's hard to say. But either way, let's get back into what they were saying here. So they say, therefore, we chose a rather drastic measure to eliminate the abusive players who have been damaging the playing experience for normal players. The Exchange Center price adjustment and the chat report function added in the April 20th update are the measures that we decided to take. So they're essentially saying they made this drastic change to the Exchange Center because of the abuse that they knew was happening forever. They had tried a bunch of small things, nothing was working, so they decided, you know what, we're just going to gut the whole system and restart the system. But they definitely did not put enough thought into that jumpstart on the reset, and that's kind of what they're acknowledging here. So they're saying we closed the Exchange Center 48 hours before the price adjustment to prevent system errors, which was very nice, and I appreciate it, but next time, please get rid of my notification as well. Thank you. And they said, we deemed that lowering the overall price of the currencies would benefit players and recalculate the Exchange Center prices by comparing each currency's relative value. So again, essentially saying that the rahills and the prices of things got incredibly inflated based on the values that they had originally planned for the market. So they say, we deeply apologize that we lacked consideration in calculating the market prices more accurately. So essentially they're acknowledging that they went way the other way. They made it so that, like, it was useless. Everything was so cheap that why bother selling it?
It wasn't worth it to sell it, yeah.
Because, like, it still costs money and gold and resources to get those materials, right? Because you have to realize you have to buy a pickaxe for every single thing that you mine, right? So it adds up the gold, and if you start getting into things that were actually crafted, like actual, like, let's say instead of selling the topaz ore, you sell the actual, like, topaz, then that requires gold, right? And other resources. So it still has to be, like, a scale, right? So they said the Chronicles team will recalculate the exchange prices of materials, and improved price range will be applied in the April 27th update. So essentially saying they're gonna try again. They're gonna swing again on the collab update, and hopefully they get it right. And then they're also talking here about a bunch of compensation as a token of apology for failing to provide an adequate service due to the Exchange Center price adjustment. So they're basically saying, RB guys, we really apologize. Please forgive us. Decent amount of sky stones here. Nice amount of gold. Brilliant. These boxes, 30 of these boxes, very nice. And these cores are relatively nice as well. I know a few struggle with this. Some people don't. Some people do. So those cores will be nice as well. And then just to hammer it home, guys, I'll say it one more time for them. They say, once again, we sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the Exchange Center price adjustment. We will strive to apply future updates with thorough consideration. So, hopefully, this made you as happy as it made me. I appreciate the rather swift response. I appreciate the apologies all throughout. Seems like they are doing their best to help give us a better game that isn't ruined by a bot economy or by players abusing the Exchange Center, while also trying to make the Exchange Center usable. One thing I will say when it comes to the Exchange Center, Chet is probably going to have to correct me on some of this, I'm not super versed in the MMO lifestyle, the MMO games, but it seems to me like this happens in every MMO.
The auction house with the bots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like zero MMOs have figured out a way to stop it. It seems like no matter what the economy gets to, people will just make the amount of bots that they need in order to make it profitable.
Yeah.
So, I don't mean to be a negative Nelly, and again, please correct me in the comments down below if you think that there is a way in which to prevent abuse of this type of Exchange Center. I don't know. I'm a little worried for CompTOS that they're focusing this much on it, but I understand that they need to focus on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, the issue I have with bots, as we see, I watch a lot of Asmongold, so what's the game that's
Lost Ark.
Lost Ark. Lost Ark right now. So, okay, I didn't play any of these games, guys. Okay, so but I keep up with the game news. Okay, Asmin and Moist, they keep me informed. But anyway, I think that game is seeing a significant drop in the amount of daily players right now because they have been successful in purging a lot of bots. And it seems like the amount of bots was much higher than a lot of people anticipated.
Well, then the developers anticipated, not the players. The players knew how many bots there were.
True. But anyway, I guess I've rambled long enough. I just, I hope we see good things with this. I just know from what I hear that, I don't know. We'll see. Jenna, do you have anything? You want me to shut up?
No.
Alright guys, we appreciate you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. Hit up this comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking because I know that this is a big hot topic right now. I really want to see what you guys as a community think and where you think CompTOS can go with this. CompTOS does listen to us, so be sure to fill out those surveys and complaints and stuff when you need to. Okay, I'm done, I swear. Okay, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Bye.